Well, good morning, everybody. It's another great day for the city of Harlingen and everyone who lives here as we open this new playground facility. I thought it was really fitting that Bill Reagan gave the invocation this morning, because hopefully you all saw his article on Sunday that made reference to Forrest Gump and the importance of running and having a purpose in your life. Well, Forrest had special needs, right? He had special needs, but he overcame those special needs, and he did many great things in his life. And probably Forrest Gump would have enjoyed a playground like this when he was a young man. And so I am so glad to be here with you to celebrate this occasion of the opening of this all-inclusive park here at Pendleton Park. One of three throughout the city, one of three which have been a collaboration and partnership with the Harlingen Consolidated Independent School District and their leadership, along with many others who have given to this project, including the Legacy Foundation, Raleigh Koppel family, the Rotary Clubs, and others who have embraced this. And so this is all about what we can do by collaborating, by working together as a community, and by sharing the leadership, and by not caring who gets the credit for getting something done. That's how we get things done in a real community. Is we don't care who's responsible for it. We don't care who gets the credit. We just care that we get the project done, that we have worked together to make a great project happen, and that we've collaborated as friends and as neighbors and as a community to bring forth something that will be a real joy for our citizens and our students and everyone who will have an opportunity to enjoy this new facility. So I do want to congratulate all of the many people who have worked so hard to see this come to a reality, including our city manager and our city commission and our school board, our superintendent, our Parks and Recreation committee and that department. So many people who have worked together to make this happen. They all deserve some credit, but more importantly, we all deserve to celebrate this great occasion for our community, and because it means more to the children who will get to use this facility than for anyone else. So thanks again for being here to join us in this celebration, the opening of our newest all-inclusive park.
Thank you, Mayor. With all our projects, they go through an extensive vetting process before they become a reality. And part of the process for this project and all park projects is going through our Parks Advisory Board. They do a lot of hard work. They consider a lot of projects and finally approve those that they think will best fit our community for the benefit of everyone. And so with that, I'd like to ask Adele Clinton, who's our Parks and Recreation Advisory Board Chairperson, to please step up and say a few words.
Thank you, Dan. It's a great day, isn't it? Maybe not a great hair day, but that's okay. So good morning, everyone. I've told this story before at the groundbreaking at Launcey Hill, but I believe it bears repeating, so if you would just bear with me. I remember months ago sitting in a Parks and Rec Advisory Board meeting and hearing about a mother who purposely avoided driving past playgrounds because her special needs son would get so emotional when they drove past all the children playing. He couldn't be included. His mother couldn't stand to see the heartbreak in her child's eyes, so she learned to avoid driving past playgrounds. As a mother, that tore my heart into pieces. Every single child, regardless of ability, deserves a safe, fun, accessible area to play. Inclusive, unlimited, boundless, limitless, These are all words used to describe this brand new playground in our city. Opening this new playground today, one of 3 in our city, Harlingen isn't doing what everyone else in the Rio Grande Valley is, because it isn't enough to do the minimum. That's not the sort of city we are. Today's ribbon cutting on this inclusive playground is a symbol of the type of community we live in. The type of community who sees an opportunity to be inclusive and seizes it. The type of community who thinks of its littlest residents. The type of community who values play. The type of community who brings children of all abilities together and breaks down barriers. The type of community where folks want to raise their children. To all those who contributed to making this wonderful idea into reality, Harlingen CISD, Sunburst Rotary, and the City of Harlingen and Parks and Recreation, I applaud you. It's the synergy and partnerships like this one that make our city great. You've made an everlasting contribution to all children in Harlingen and our surrounding area, and for that we thank you. I hope somewhere that mother of a special needs son feels relief that she no longer needs to drive to avoid playgrounds, and that she knows that now she and her son can play together on an inclusive, unlimited, boundless, limitless playground. And I hope she knows she and her son are always welcomed in the great city of Harlingen. Thank you.
Thank you, Adele. And now I'd like to ask George McShann, our school board president, to please come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Dan. Good morning. It is a great day for the city of Harlingen, a great day for the Harlingen Consolidated Independent School District, and a great day for the community and all the people gathered here today. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Harlingen CISD, I'm proud to say that this celebration is something that is very much needed. As I reflect on my career as a school board member, in 1988, when I ran for the board, I had a slogan. It said, "Every student can succeed." I believe that deeply in my heart. And today, we have come full circle and said that every student will be included regardless of their situation, their physical, mental challenges they face. It is true now that every student can enjoy what this great city is about and what this school district is about. Inclusive playgrounds. And I have to give a shout out to the Bonham Elementary School. Bonham is here. And I think I see Lee Means Elementary. Is that right? All right. Give them a shout out. Are they going to be able to participate in today? Oh, wow. That's going to be great. That's going to be really great. In 2014, the Harlingen School Board, together with its outstanding great leader, Superintendent Dr. Art Cavazos, we embarked on a tax ratification election. We asked the community to invest in our human capital. And one thing that we said that we would do is work toward building an inclusive playground in collaboration with the city of Harlingen. Collaboration matters. We have to remember that as an individual, we can do something, but when we come together, we can really create a miracle. And today really is a miracle for our kids, for families, for this entire community. Because I know full well what it means to have equality. This is about equality. This is about making sure that no one is left out. I want to thank all of the elected officials. I want to thank all of the board members. But more importantly, I want to thank the people who embrace this and support this idea and made it become a reality. I've served on the school board for 29 years. And this is, I think, one of my proudest moments to see children having access to what every child should have access to. We're proud of this celebration. We congratulate you all and thank you all very much for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, George. And now I'd like to turn it over to our superintendent of schools, Dr. Art Cavazos, for a few words.
Good morning. So I was talking to the kids over there. Minnie Ramirez, raise your hand. That's our building principal from Bonham Elementary. Minnie, I was talking to your kids this morning and they said, sir, are you going to talk a long time or can we play? So the answer is we're going to let them play, right? And so I want to thank you. We've come full circle, as Mr. McShann said. You know, a moment in time has become a movement. We have created a movement where partnerships matter. I want to thank the city of Harlingen and of course our school district for coming together. We had a vision and it's become a reality. You know, we have to be reminded that being a child prepares you to become an adult with all life's joys and challenges. And what better way to learn as a child than to be given the chance to play freely among your peers. And that's what's happening today. With this park, we're allowing all kids, regardless of where they come from and their abilities, to play together. One of the best things you can do for a child is to take them to a playground where they can get stuck in exploring all the new possibilities there are for fun, games, and imagination. You know, as adults and as students, when we navigate the social rules of playground, there are the endless questions of who's going to be first, who'll be the leader, and who's going to be the follower. How will we make this work if we both want the same thing? These are examples of creative problem solving improve their brain development, and neural pathways are laid down in the brain which they can use again in other situations as they become adults and productive citizens in our community. Playgrounds, we will not argue, are crucial for the development of children's motor skills and spatial awareness. You know, playing is a child's most natural form of expression regardless of their age. And when they are engaged in it, they forget everything else, and really enjoy the moment. And we can learn from that as adults as well, to stop and pause and enjoy the moment. This reality gives us reason to pause and really reflect on what great things can happen when we partner in this community. Malala Yousafzai said, "I raise up my voice not so I can shout, but said so that those without a voice can be heard." And today, our children were heard, and the adults did the right thing by creating a place where they can enjoy expressing themselves and having a great time. An unknown author said, "A dream doesn't become a reality through magic. It takes determination and hard work." And this, my friends, is an example of determination and hard work. I want to thank the city, I want to thank the school board, I want to thank everyone who's here, because it's one thing to say we're going to have all-inclusive parks, it's another thing to make it a reality. Our children here will be the benefactors of the adults getting it right. I want to thank the community for supporting the tax ratification election and making this possible for the children. I'm humbled and honored to serve as your superintendent. As we look for ways to create meaningful opportunities for our kids, we'll work tirelessly to ensure that all kids are included and not just some. We are one taxpayer in Harlingen, and when the city and the school district can come together for a common goal, amazing things can happen. Thank you, trustees, thank you, commissioners, for your vision and your support, and I'm honored to serve as your superintendent. And kids, I made it short so you all can play. Not yet, not yet, not yet.
When we say go, you can go. Yep, this partnership with the school district includes an agreement that the playgrounds, these learning environments, will be used or be made part of the curriculum for the school. And with that, I'd like to ask Daniel Garza, the Special Education Department Director, to step up and say a few words. Dan?
and boy will we take advantage of this park. We were really waiting for an opportunity to provide this special park for our students. I really would like to thank the city for helping to pass the community, for helping to pass the TRE, the city for partnering with us. I have some members of our design team committee here, and we worked tirelessly to try to find the best design and find what our students needed. And when we visited other parks and saw what they had, our jaws dropped, and we kept scratching our heads thinking, how can we bring this to Harlingen? How can we make it happen? We knew we had some monies, but through our partnership, we were able to provide something even better than what we saw, something that we can truly be proud of and something that our students deserve. And so we're very happy, we're very proud, and we're very gracious for all of you, for your partnership in this, for your participation in this, and we can all take pride in what we are all providing for our students. And today we do have very special students from Means Elementary here who are going to take advantage of the park for the first time, and our students from Bonham, and we will see them play together, because that's exactly what an inclusive playground is. It's including our students with special need and other students as well, so they can play together, they can have that camaraderie together, something that they can't have in every environment, but we have this environment for them, and that's something as a city, as a school district, we can all be very proud of. So thank you so much for that, and students, it's almost time, and I think the biggest payoff is going to be seeing all your faces enjoying this park. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Well, it is time for the ribbon cutting. Before we get to the ribbon cutting, you can utilize the playground. I do want to recognize our city staff who worked very hard to make this happen. Our Parks Director, Javier Mendez. Javier, great job. We have our Public Works Director, Javier Zamora, in the back over there. He's always hiding. Great job. We have Benita Segura, our Superintendent of our Street Department, build the sidewalks, and we have all the city staff that did a lot of work in putting this together, along with the school district in working together on the design. So thank you to everyone.